Raph is like, thanks, Teela. She's like, oh, you're welcome, Raph. Did we just fall in love? And Casey doesn't even have a hand. She's like, why am I going to get with you? You have no hand. Yeah, Teela, 2024, she's getting canceled because she's like, you know what, Casey? Or maybe she cut off the hand. Maybe Casey got grabby. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Casey's life. Shredder's like, I'm stealing out that. He's got an argument with like Skeletor going on. But Teela and Raph, lovebirds forever. Turtles are all head over heels for Teela, and why wouldn't they be for the shell-kicking warrior goddess? Except for Raph, the hair pulled over the eyes. It's just way too cool. I need multiple Mikey wigs immediately. So the articulation, it's going to be the same. You know, you're doing full windmill, though oh, that pops off. Full windmill really is possible, but the pauldron's get in the way, going up. Single jointed elbows, the hands. This does begin to suffer a little bit of, look at that high kick in action. Come on, Teela. Gotta do some leg bend. I don't know how. Look at that. That's rad. Teela is just kicking all sorts of yeah, so doing the splits like crazy, and then kind of kicking back a little bit. I mean, it is kicking back, kicking forward, but you have to kind of, it's not necessarily directly back. And single jointed knees, the boots, and then the feet. And so with Teela, you know, given that she is a smaller figure, I don't know what kit swapping is going to go on there. I guess, I mean, April for sure, of course, right? It's interesting to see them doing like the same body style, like the same methodology, but with a different figure. And so that seems like Evil Lyn, kind of like a lobster bra going on. Nice, because it's nice they do detail, even, you know, besides what gets covered up. So that's pretty cool. I still want to, I don't know, buy a second one and I guess pry this off because I'm very curious what's under there. Because in the comments, some folks have told me theirs comes off. They've seen others doesn't come off. But it does seem like this is a doesn't come off. You have that beautiful kind of like skirt piece. And, you know, this is how my brain works. As everything just falls. I just want to see. That's... I could do it, kind of. Yeah, sad day. It's not gonna properly fit. Again, that's the shame. I wouldn't mind like a roided out Teela with like the big buck and everything. I'd be cool with it. But that's pretty sick. And I lost some point along the way. This cool, like she has, I don't know the proper piece to it, but she has like, it's like an armor piece that goes, it's like a bracer, I guess. And then, but she did like, she was like, that's not good enough for me, pal. I need to be cutting stuff up. And so that's what she's doing. Which, if we look in the mini comic, again, art by Freddie Williams II. Where's Teela? Well, there she is. I mean, she's there. Right? But you want to see her, that crazy action. Anyways, she's like, I need to go hard with this. Interesting. Yeah, I would say generally my rule on spindly figures is it just amplifies the weakness in the plastic. Why did I do that? Dang it. Here's this armor piece. Pretty sick. That's cool. That's very cool. Well painted. Like, I'll say this. Mattel, some companies, when they're using just the molded plastic, it's not... It leaves a lot to be desired, but Mattel on this Turtles of Grayskull line, I think they've done really well with it. It doesn't feel like anything's lacking, you know? Like, you could paint it more, obviously. No. But I don't think you need to, because it's doing the job. Very cool. And I don't know, my guess, what if April and Teela will have the same face? So maybe that's they made the choice to keep this glued on. Because if you like take the helmet on, it's like, it's the same, but maybe that differentiates it. I don't know. This is to really make sure you get that in there. That's cool. This is a cool figure. I like it. It's cool to have that variety. And then she the big freaking sword, and then you can take Raph's sword, and she's dual wielding. Look at that. Or, does she stand well? Oh no, Teela. Give Raph the double freaking size. Look at him going nuts with these size. Yeah, Raph is like, thanks, Teela. She's like, oh, you're welcome, Raph. All right, Simps. It's time for the packaging. The Teela packaging, of course, everything you could want in the Turtles of Grayskull line. It's rad. I do kind of wish, if they would have went really nutso with it and done like unique art each time, but I get it. The branding, Teela, look at that. The display is awesome. It's not too much packaging. I'm going to gush about it every time. Here she is going toe to toe with Merman on the slippery rocks. Is that the best place to fight? I guess he chose the action. I'd let him climb up the waterfall. Do you really need to defend this waterfall? I don't know. I'm not fighting on slippery rocks. That's it, okay? Removable shell armor to use as a shield, and swap to other turtles. There's the full wave. I'm very curious here if her helmet's going to come off. I've had conflicting reports. So on the packaging, I haven't opened this one yet. I do have it. It's mint unpunched, but we're going to do the flap at the bottom. So here's with the flap. Just pull her right out there, and you still have the packaging. It's mint. You can display. I put it in these Mock Masters cases. It's rad. This is what we got going on for Teela. She's just got the shell, the armor, the big Sai sword. Is this the exact same Sai sword as Raph? Yep. I think the reuse is interesting and cool. It's smart. Because as long as it's like a new piece, a new style, why not? And now Raph actually, I just realized as I'm saying this, with Teela, Raph can have two Sai. So that's actually really cool. That's like a fun bit of reuse. So we got the shell shield, as is common. And I thought, again, these are really cool. If you want like I find these more turtley, kind of more regal. So look, if you want like a more even nighty crazy Raph, probably goes better on Mikey, to be honest. If we do that with him, though the greens kind of clash. But look at that. I have the legs bent in such a weird way. Look at that cool Mikey. That's a dope Mikey. That's why I love, so Man-at-Armor did it. Obviously Beastman did it. Who else has a shell? I think that's about it. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool that you have that option. Instead, we'll slap it onto Teela, as you can see here. Like so. She is a smaller figure. Oh gosh. If you compare her to He-Man, not only like the thickness and whatnot, but if you also compare her to Casey, though almost just as tall. So that's kind of cool. So you got the shell, you got the Sai, which again is just like Raph's. What I'm most interested in is, does the helmet pop off? No, mine's definitely glued on there. Though look, there's like, they sculpted the ear. I don't know. In the comments, I forget your full username. I know you when I see you, but I want to see pictures of yours with the helmet off. Let's make it happen. Tinier head peg there. Get her sword back. Oh, these ones, that's kind of a pain. Not a pain, but you just have to. I like to not pay attention to my toys and just mess with them. But maybe yeah, it's not bad. You just have to it stays on. You just when you're doing this size. So yeah, thanks for joining me, folks. As always, it's a blast. Wave 3, that's completed. It had that guy. Who's that guy? Skeletor, Teela, Casey, and then Mikey. Mikey with that hair. Boy, could he steal Teela away? She's like, no, I like 'em bald. I like 'em bald and beautiful. But what if she wanted hair? What are we doing? Kind of a bird. It's like a bird. She has that's like Justin Bieber, Big Bird, Big Bieber. I dare say it kind of works. It still kind of works. It's not hair at that point. It's like feathers. So, anyways, yeah. See you later, folks.